the part about healing that people don't talk about. Because the victory will make you forget about the bad stuff. You feel me? Your victory will make you forget about all the stuff you went through to get there. Okay? They don't talk about the tears that you expelled when you've been crushed in your soul and in your spirit from somebody who mistreated you. They don't talk about the tears that you cry. I don't talk about the fact that you've been to hell and motherfucking back trying to motherfucking wrap your mind around why the fuck you was the one that got played, right? They don't talk about the nights you spend sulking and mourning people that's still alive. I think that's one of the hardest things to do, to mourn somebody who's still walking the earth. They don't talk about the fact that you got scars and you got triggers and trigger responses to shit that goes on with new people, because you have to retrain yourself on their solidity. You got to retrain yourself on their solidity, so you automatically thinking it's the same old, situation or whatever. And the first reaction is anger. You gonna be pissed and appalled, and you gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not dealing with this. The second motherfucking feeling is sadness. Some people don't make it out of this area right here because it's almost a depression sadness, The third is blaming. Because it was your fault, it was your fault, it was your fault, it was your fault, and that's how we feel. That's what we gonna stand on. That's what we gonna build our trauma memory on. But you gotta push past that, because after the blaming other people, you gonna blame yourself. Let me tell you, everybody's not for everybody, and you have to come to that conclusion. My grandma told me that when I was a little girl. Everybody not gonna like you, and they just not gonna like you for no reason. And I don't know if she was letting me know because she knew who I was, but she was letting me know. My grandma used to drop hella jewels on me to make sure that I knew that I was going on the right path, and to make sure that I knew that make your decisions and stand firm on it. So if you're not gonna be bothered, don't be bothered. Don't say you're gonna be bothered or not be bothered and then go and be bothered with it. That's inviting the bullshit. So after you get into the blaming, you're gonna get into the mourning. The mourning is all the shit that's on your mind that you want to get off, the crying, the sadness, the realization that it wasn't just them, it was your ass too. You was feeding the monster. The most hurtful shit in the world is that you fed a motherfucker to treat you the way that they treat you. I don't know how much that mean to you, but I know damn well that struck me hard like a ton of bricks. Because had I pivoted on some of the things that went down, I wouldn't have to deal with the other shit, right? So then you come into the guilt, and the shame, right? So you definitely, usually somebody that's going through this is in their isolation phase. All these revelations don't come to somebody that's still in the middle of chaos, because like I said, God's not gonna operate in chaos. Because you're going to mourn yourself too. Because that's going to be the part of you that you're about to kill. You're going to kill that part of you because you don't ever want to feel that way again after you get past the guilt and the shame. You're going to start getting a little stronger. If I can adjust my life to respect you, you can adjust your life to respect me. And so you get into a mindset of fuck them people. You get into that because you get empowered. That's when God can use you. Because you're not choosing other people before Him. You're not choosing other circumstances before Him. You're not choosing people that you know ain't good for you in front of Him. You feel me? Get your confidence back. You can set some real life boundaries that you gotta stand on, so you gotta have an attitude to match. And you gotta be successful with that because with God you can't lose. See the victory over the horizon and everything's looking brighter. Your heart is getting clearer. You've already mourned the loss of whatever you let go or whatever you left behind. I think that's just the same as any kind of grief for any kind of thing, like if you even a death. So I guess metaphorically you could say it is a death to your old self. Getting your confidence back. You're going to see in your downtime who is really down for you. Because see, by the time you come to acceptance, they already gone. They done already slid out of there because they not going to want to do the work on themselves to be on the same level as you. Own up and accept accountability like you had to do in the beginning of your journey. The accountability factor is the most important part. I think that's almost the start of it. So I feel like when God is tugging on their heart saying, hey, you kind of bogus, you should probably say something, you feel me? And you push past that and ignore that, you can't be used because you won't even live in truth. You don't even want to operate in truth. So while you getting your confidence back and enjoying your new revelation of your new self, well, yourself that you were supposed to have been, you realize everything's not a big fucking deal. Some shit can go without being said. Some people can go without being seen. And then you become empowered. So if you done got to the empowerment part, and it might be stagnant right now, but keep pushing because this is the part where God's finna show out and show you what He's all about because you're receptive. Open to suggestion from God. Because you've kind of surrendered your own will. Like, you know what, God? Whatever you got for me, I'm going to go ahead and take that. And thank you. Man, when you surrender, you find so much joy in just the little things. You find yourself again. Because the focus is not on nobody else anymore. The focus is on you. And which it should have been in the first place. Ooh, that's the perfect song. God know what He doing. You getting upgraded. You getting upgraded to your best self because you can't go back to where you came from. There's too much hurt in that place. There's too much nonsense in that place. There's too much insecurity in that place. All you gotta do is keep pushing, man. Keep pushing, knowing that joy comes in the morning should give you enough to keep fighting for the next day, every day. Because regardless, God got you. So whatever your plans are, God definitely going to take care of them for you. All you got to do is keep putting one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Like a soldier in the army. Man, you got this. Get out here and conquer.